already established my reasoning behind my actions. If you think you or your stupid-ass brother are gonna get special treatment from me, then you can fuck right off. Do you expect me to give warnings for the kind of shit that— But I drew the line when he started plaguing General yet again with just tasteless, transphobic remarks. Despite me, literally designating a channel to it so that sort of thing doesn't clutter up my server. Assuming it was even a joke, but we'll get into that. Like, this is how you adult. Remember, good little boy, read the rules and don't put your tasteless bullshit all over my server. That's a no-no.
No, Crablegs. That is not how you adult. When you're old enough, you get a job. And especially when you're old enough, you get a driver's license, but you have to learn how to drive, which also costs money there. Not just that. You need to work on financing so that way you can get a car that you could afford. Not just that. You need to move out of your mom's little shitty ass shack. Then yeah. Regardless of how you do it, that is how you become an adult. That is how you adult. Not just that. You need to take responsibility, which is something that you never did. You never took the responsibility into maintaining good moderators. And honestly, for real though, being biased should not be a job, but hey, guess what? CNN is fucking hiring.
Yes, because this is about my agenda. My ego is that big. No, it couldn't have anything to do with the fact that I just don't give a shit about what people identify as or what they're attracted to. And that I just don't want derogatory shit splattered all over my server because that makes me look bad. No, if I take the side of the transgenders, maybe they'll like me. Because as you all know, I am on pretty thin ice with them right now. The fact that he just assumes that I just naturally have this narcissistic mindset just says so much about him.
Okay, honestly, in my opinion, I believe that—
I understand that you have half a brain and your vocabulary is kind of limited, but can you go 2 seconds without saying honestly?
Truthfully thinking, in my opinion, you may not be working on your own agenda. I'm going off of what it may seem to be, based off of what my brother said, and what is your reason to ban my brother. Now, the one thing is, you may have it after my brother. You may just simply hate him and you just looking for a reason to ban him. And for me to come forward and criticize you is somehow starting drama by criticizing you and your server and your moderators alike is somehow starting drama. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just criticizing you. And the fact that you are looking at that as a fact of starting drama is more problematic than you yourself. Your moderators ban people for absolutely no fucking reason other than the fact that they hate them. And for you to look for reasons to ban people is just so stupid. That is not how you moderate. You don't look for people, the people find you. Okay? That's how you do it. Now, let's just move on and let's get to the other part that I didn't really get a touch on.
I've already established my reasoning behind my actions. If you think you or your stupid-ass brother are gonna get special treatment from me, then you can fuck right off.
If asking better monetization of your server is asking for special treatment, then you can fuck right off. Now, the one thing is, I asked my PR the question of the matter, and she sided with me, which is, if you know, is a very rare occurrence. Now, if she sided with me, you know that you better get your shit together.
Oh yes, because there are no transgender people in whatever the fuck you deem a community. It just makes it right, I guess. Oh hey, also, fuck you.
It's kind of weird that he assumes that I have this narcissistic mindset that he really thinks that I fucking have. Because I doubt that there's some people that are transgender in the community. And I'm going off at ignorance right there. Doubt is also a point of ignorance because you can never doubt something. You never can. And I just did that. And honestly, for real though, I apologize in advance if you are offended by that, because honestly, and I'm gonna have to apologize eventually for this, because I know that. I'm sorry that you didn't make the time or to conversate with me, so that way I don't accidentally misgender you, misidentify you. You see, you said it best, Crablegs, that I'm out of touch.
Just goes to show how incredibly out of touch he is.
For the fact that he's using doubt as the glue, and he literally is using that to literally use that as to support the claim that I am somehow transphobic. Because I doubt the fact that there's people of the community that are actually transgender, yet still using the claim that I'm out of touch, yet 100% of the time still thinking that I am transphobic because, oh, I don't know if there's actually people that are actually transgender. Like, how am I going to know current events or current interactions with people, current identifications? How would I know this if I'm out of touch? Just how? I just don't understand it. Now, the one thing is, my brother's joke is being taken serious, and that's the one thing that Crablegs is doing, and that's why he's involving me as if I 100% think that that joke is serious, so that's why he's calling me transphobic in the first place. And I just don't understand why he thinks because we're related we'll have the same opinion, regardless if it was a joke or not.
Actually, Tank, fuck you. Stop telling me how to run my server, you narcissistic, transphobic degenerate. How about you get a fucking life and stop pretending to be some king about a community that no one cares about? How about you stop making 9-minute videos about how I don't respond to you on Discord, and that how I banned your shit-fucked brother from my server for being a petulant little bitch? You ever thought of that? You ever rolled that around in that empty noggin of yours, you fucking mutant? Aw, you're so rebellious, so brave, you're right, fuck whatever I believe in, you don't sound stupid at all.
I got some jelly beans. I like jelly beans.
Honestly, this is the most mental part of the whole entire fucking video. And honestly, if you just don't care, then why the fuck are you making this video? And if they don't care, then why is this dislike button abused to the point that it wants to go to therapy? And not just that, why is there so many goddamn hate comments?
This is the best you got, you tried. I do wonder how long you're gonna do this act knowing nobody really cares for it. You could be doing something worthy of your time, I'm sure. Hey, if you're gonna do a video explaining why you hate this server and with all these points you bring up you need some fucking evidence. Imagine making a rant video and not have evidence. Now that's a big brain move right there. What's wrong with you? Not responding to me? That's it. Do you understand what you have just done by not responding to my Discord message? You've angered me. You've angered me to the brink of no return. I am getting my Distromuajajas army to attack. Warning. We have 4 members, so get ready. Honestly. For real though, bro, is he a 14-year-old preachy theomanical conspiracy theorist? 3 likes. 5 replies. View 5 total replies. You don't even understand what I just said. Pathetic. Anyway, it's been 1 month. Get over it. Dude, I'm still working on my video. I happened to see your comment. What do you mean get over it? All I said was question mark. And the fact that you believe the fact that it is pathetic for me to not understand what that you were saying when doesn't really make sense to me. Dude, stop working on your video rebuttal or whatever and go back to being the obscure Kim Jong-un of the internet's timeout called UTF. I'm working on my part 2 of my respond because I didn't finish. And I'm still gonna make my overall take, then I am done. Hell if I care. It's pathetic how far you'd go for this internet war. May I remind you that there's no point in making another response video as you've pretty much sank into obscurity, as all other self-proclaimed kings of the internet have. 0 likes.
So yeah, Crablegs, no one really cares what I have to say, and no one really cares about me pretending to be a self-proclaimed king. If you were right, then no one will literally hate me and no one would dislike my video and you wouldn't have made this video in the first place. So honestly, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and just move on from this and move on to my overall review, which I do urge y'all guys to go check out all my other videos on crab legs and compare them, and then you realize what I'm doing. Yeah, that's basically it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.